Welcome back, everyone, to another review on Everything iCafe. Today we're going to be reviewing an app called Radio.com. Radio.com is basically an app that uses Yahoo Music as well as Last.fm to provide you with some sports, news, and music radio stations. So starting off, the main page here, you'll see music will actually start playing here because I was listening to this last time I opened the app, which is actually a pretty good feature. If you click on the eye here, and I'll go into portrait mode so you can see, there's a little welcome screen at the top. So the welcome screen will kind of explain to you that you can sign up to get some added features from the app, or you could just hit play to start playing immediately. The app's broken up mainly into the music, news, sports sections, which you can see on the bottom left here. Each one of these will provide different stations, whether those are live stations or they may be Yahoo Music stations, similar to something like Pandora. And I'll just take you through what they look like. So if I hit music here, you'll see all the categories as well as a scrollable list. For music, you probably want to use the categories to get to live stations that are more in your taste. In the news section, there's no need for categories because there's not a ton of news stations. They are here, though, and there's more than enough for you to catch up on what's going on. The sports section, again, not a ton, but there are a handful, including a local one to me, which is Sports Radio 94 WIP. Very popular in the Philadelphia region, and I'm sure a lot of these others are popular in the regions that they're from. If you click on Yahoo, this is that Yahoo Music that I told you about. It's absolutely free. You can click on any of these channels, and what it'll do is it'll start playing music of that genre. Kind of like Pandora, it'll give you a certain number of skips. In this case, it's 6 per station. So once I click Listen Live here, you'll see that'll start playing up top. And I'm going to try to zoom in here for you, but what you can actually see, if this will focus, is a little 6. And it's a little hard to see, but it's on the skip button. So as you skip, that number will count down until you're not able to skip anymore. I like that because it's very clear and concise. It tells you exactly when you're going to be able to skip until and when you're not going to get another one. Notice when you're playing music, you have the now playing. So this is a Tony Bennett song. Biography of Tony Bennett, as well as a bunch of albums by him, some tags, good stuff there as it's playing. You can also click over to the station, and that will just show you some of the station stuff. So an RSS feed, sometimes there's contests and other content down there, but a lot of good stuff to interact with as you listen to the music and learn about the artists. Notice, obviously, you can AirPlay this, so I can click on that AirPlay and AirPlay to my bedroom or living room Apple TV. Okay. Over on the bottom again, I'm going to click on this map. This will show the stations in a map form. Not very useful unless you're looking for a station that you know is in a certain city. Maybe you used to live in California and you live in the East Coast now, and you're looking for that station you used to listen to. That's really what this would be for. As far as looking for music by genre, I would suggest using that categories section under the music section that I showed you before. You can also search for stations, so I can go to search and type in that WIP sports radio, and all I have to do is type in WIP or 94, and once I do that, my station will come up here. Okay, clicking on that, again, it'll pull it up. So you see, for the sports station, I get a bunch of CBS Philly sports news, some Twitter feed, and sports news over on the right also. And you also have to hit Listen Live always to begin it playing that at the top. Pretty cool stuff. I have the history on the bottom right, so this will show me my most recently listened to stations, and it will let me also see the most recently listened to songs. Now the thing is, if you click on one of the songs, you would hope that it would go back and play the song for you. It doesn't. It will actually just pull up that artist's information page. A little bit of a disappointment there, but licensing and all that, I'm sure, has a big part to play there. And then lastly, but not least, is the favorites. I don't have any right now, but you see this little star here. If you click that and light it up gold, it'll add it into your favorites list there. So I hope everyone enjoyed this review of Radio.com. It's a great radio app for the iPad. Gives you a lot of information about the artists that you're listening to, RSS feeds and news from the stations you're listening to, as well as free Yahoo Music with 6 skips per station. So you can't beat that. Hope everyone downloads this one, and I will see you guys next time.